Hi folks, welcome to this new series where we are going to do a catechism question every Sunday. Now, catechism may be new to some of you. The Catholic Church's catechism, Presbyterians use a catechism, others use catechism as well. And the purpose of catechism is to a kind of question and answer thing so that we learn a summary of the Bible's teaching. I'm using this one here, which is the Illustrated Westminster Shorter Catechism, which is an absolutely beautiful version. And we're going to begin with, obviously, Catechism 1. Now, what I'm using is a slightly modified version. And this is Catechism 1. Now, you may know Catechism 1. If you know Catechism, it's the question that anyone would know from the Westminster Shorter Catechism, which is, what is man's chief end? Man's chief end is to glorify God and enjoy Him forever. Now in this version we've got, what is man's foremost purpose in life? Man's foremost purpose in life is to glorify God and to enjoy Him forever. And now we're talking about our purpose. That's so important. You know, does life have a purpose? Does it have a meaning? There are people who want to deny that. I got some quotes that I just picked up here. The purpose of life, says Ralph Waldo Emerson, is not to be happy. It is to be useful, to be honourable, to be compassionate, to have to make it some difference that you have lived and lived well. Eleanor Roosevelt, the purpose of life is to live it, to taste experience to the utmost, to reach out eagerly and without fear for newer and richer experience. But I think this is my favourite one from Dostoevsky in The Brothers Karamazov. The mystery of human existence lies not in just staying alive, but in finding something to live for. I guess purpose is tied up with hope. Purpose is tied up with what we are meant to be. So there are two aspects of this. When I go to 1 Corinthians and chapter 10, and let me read there verse 31. Whatever you eat or drink or whatever you do, do it all for the glory of God. Our purpose is to glorify God and to enjoy God. I've always enjoyed, if you like, the fact that it was these Presbyterians or these Westminster theologians who brought in this great phrase about enjoying God. To our purpose in life, if we focus it on ourselves, we don't get that real enjoyment. But our purpose in life is to enjoy God and to enjoy Him forever and to glorify God in whatever we say and whatever we do. It is a great purpose. In fact, there is no greater purpose. Here's a well-known example from the film Chariots of Fire.
I've decided. I'm going back to China. The missionary service have accepted me.
Oh, I'm so pleased.
But I've got a lot of running to do first. Jenny, you've got to understand. I believe that God made me for a purpose. For China. But He also made me fast. And when I run, I feel His pleasure. To give it up would be to hold Him in contempt. You were right. It's not just fun. To win is to honour Him. Jenny.
It's a great scene, isn't it? When I run, I feel His pleasure. God has made me. He's made me for China, but He's made me fast. I think, in a general sense, you and I as believers can know our purpose is to glorify God and enjoy Him forever. And by the way, you can know that as a non-believer, and you're not fulfilling your purpose until you become a believer. But as a believer in general, you can know that. But isn't it marvelous when you know that you are doing that through what God has called you to do in terms of your home, in terms of your work, in terms of your friends, in terms of your hobby. In fact, that's maybe a good guideline for us. Life's purpose is what I'm doing, is what I've done today, is what I do tomorrow. Is that glorifying God? So, have a great Sunday, and do you know, it might not be a bad idea to start memorising these, to teach your children to do so as well. What is man's foremost purpose in life? Man's foremost purpose in life is to glorify God and to enjoy Him forever. Bye.